The Washington Wizards selected Rui Hachimura with the 9th overall pick in the 2019 NBA Draft out of Gonzaga, making him only the 5th player from Japan to ever play in the NBA. There are 2 currently, with the Nets' Yuta Watanabe being the other. To say that the start of Rui's career has been chaotic would be an understatement. His career high in games is 57, and he's had a lot of injuries alongside a mysterious long absence from the team last season, which some of the details about are still unknown. However, when he's been on the court, he's been solid. But recently, Rui has taken it to a completely different level, looking like a potential all-star level scorer. But to understand how Rui got here, let's take a look at his career so far. In his first season in the NBA in 2020, Rui put up 13.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. These numbers were good enough to land him a second-team All-Rookie selection, and he looked like a foundational piece of the Wizards team going forward. He would start all of his 48 games as a rookie and look like a player who could end up being a good long-term starter for the team as his career went on. However, this rookie season didn't come without some concerns, as he had a 3-point percentage of only 29% and an effective field goal percentage of only 49%. Hachimura's second season came with a similar production to the first, putting up numbers of 14 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. The most important jump from him, though, was in efficiency, as he would shoot 33% from 3 and have an effective field goal percentage of 51%, which are both jumps from his rookie season. He would still show some injury issues, but he did play 57 games, an almost 10 game increase from his rookie season, so that was an improvement. He again started every game that he played in, and the team was still hopeful that he would play a large role going forward. However, some struggles began to pop up in his third season. Before the season started, the Wizards made a sizable trade, moving point guard Russell Westbrook to the Lakers in exchange for Kyle Kuzma and other pieces. This created an obstacle for Rui, as Kuzma can play the 3 but plays a lot of the 4, which happens to also be Rui's position. Kuz has averaged 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists since joining the Wizards before last season, which has stolen some of the attention from Rui. However, it didn't stop there, as the Wizards traded for power forward/center Kristaps Porzingis at the deadline, making Rui's path to the starting lineup seem nearly impossible. Porzingis has put up 22 points and 9 rebounds per game since joining the team, and has looked very impressive alongside Kuz in the front court. This led to Rui starting only 13 games in his third season, coming in with career lows of 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist per game. He only played in 42 games, and the team's addition of front-court players likely led to his decision to spend some time away from the team. Going into this season, many Wizards fans and viewers across the league began to question Rui's role in the Wizards' future, as Kuz and Porzingis seemed to have the 4 and 5 spots locked down, as well as wings Denny Avdia and Corey Kispert being the more recent draft selections. He has not started a game this season, but I think that's lit a fire under him. He has had some injury issues again this season, but in his last 5 games, Rui is averaging 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists, while shooting an astounding 60% from the floor. He looks more confident and motivated than ever, and if he can continue this production, the Wizards will have a big 4 that can legitimately make them a solid playoff team in a good Eastern Conference. The team is currently on a 5-game win streak, which lines up exactly with Rui's breakout stretch. His performance is winning them games, and he's still only in his 4th year with plenty of time to get better. There were some rumors going around that the Phoenix Suns rejected a trade that would have sent them Rui in exchange for veteran wing Jay Crowder, and he responded to that rumor by dropping 30 points on their heads in a Wizards win. There were many doubters of Rui Hachimura coming into this season. The injuries were piling up, he was getting buried on the depth chart, and things looked bleak. But he's on a mission to prove those doubters wrong, and not only save his NBA career, but turn into a very solid NBA player at that. Rui is doing this coming off of an injury, and without getting as many reps as he used to. If he can stay healthy, there's a legitimate shot he can continue to improve to much more than a complimentary piece. Things were starting to look dark in Washington for the Wizards, but Rui taking a jump towards being an all-star could turn this entire team around, and they could go from likely sellers to possible buyers at this year's trade deadline. Rui Hachimura's recent success has been awesome to watch, and it seems fair to say Rui Hachimura is better than any of us thought. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.